Hello, hello. Good morning, my friends. It is Tuesday morning, and I am so excited because I get to be here with you live and in person. Usually, almost always on Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, there are um, there's a video that drops, but for the past, like, I don't know how many weeks, I don't know how many weeks I've had to kind of pre-record and have it go in live, but because I've had meetings at work, and then last week I was in Houston, so I really miss our interaction. And so the fact that I'm here, like, really live as opposed to live is making me really excited. So I'll give it a couple minutes to see if any friends show up. But if you're able to watch live, make sure you drop some comments in. Helps me feel like I'm not talking completely to myself, crazy here. Even if you're watching the replay, I love to read your comments as well. My name is Genevieve Coe. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Markham, Ontario, Canada. But I've been serving serving up stamping all across the country. And with my videos, I guess, around the world for the past 16 years. I've been a demonstrator for over 16 years, and what a wild ride. What a wild ride. It is so awesome to be together and learn new things and all of that. So it's been an incredible experience. So for those of you that know, I was away last week at the annual Stampin' Up! Convention. We had 3 locations, one in Houston, one in Rotterdam, Netherlands, and one in Melbourne, Australia. So I was in Houston for the week, and I thought I would show you some of the fun swag and experiences I had, and then we'll dive into our stamping project. These videos is also a way for us to connect with one another. Just for me to share my journey, because I think everybody should be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. It is so fun. So if you've never considered it, or if you have considered it, but you think you're not a business person or whatever, that's not a huge deal at all. We are very welcoming and we have great experiences. So if you just feel like you need a little fun in your life, then join my Team Stick Stampers. There's always something going on. I think there were about 7 Team Stick girls that went to Houston as well. And it was so fun to see them partying it up, drooling over the new catalog, enjoying stamping, all that good stuff. So, excuse me, all the information, if you're interested in finding out more, you can always go to my blog. I think I've got a tab there about the best deal, because the starter kit is the best deal. You can always find all my important links at linktree/Stampin' for Fun. Just make sure to put the dot between the R and the EE. But why don't I show you some of the good stuff? I just got back on Sunday night. So, oh no, maybe Sunday afternoon I got back. I haven't even had a chance to look at my swap cards. So I thought we could look at them together before we dive into the stamping. And let me know what you think. I have not even gone through it. So part of the fun at these stamping conventions is that people will make cards, and then just when you're hanging around, standing in line, walking through the foyer, whatever, you can swap cards with people. So this is the love on our team, I tell you. So I was just so busy getting ready to go. I didn't have a chance to make swap cards, but one of the Team Stick girls made swap cards for me. And I thought that was so nice of her, because I love swapping. I love talking to people when I'm swapping. I love seeing what I get. And so let's take a look at our swap cards together. Okay, how do I? Oh, here. Okay, it's been a while. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, so hopefully you can see my table here. Sorry about the shadows. I'm never sure how to really get rid of it, but okay, let's take a look at my bag of swap things. Look at this one, was a 3D item. Isn't that cute for Easter? Look at that. I might have to deconstruct it. It doesn't look too hard. Oh, it's from Sandra Flowers. What a cute little treat there. This looks like a fancy folding one. Let's take a look and see. Okay, so it's got like a little panel here. She's got dimensionals there, and so that this can, I think it wasn't supposed to be quite so flat. I think it kind of got flattened in my luggage. I had to sit on my suitcase to zipper it up because I had so much stuff to bring back. Anyway, that's a neat card. And this is a paper pumpkin alternate. So the March Paper Pumpkin was a fun Easter theme. So if you've never subscribed to Paper Pumpkin, I'd really recommend that you do, because all my Paper Pumpkin subscribers are part of my club membership, and they get access to an exclusive Facebook group, an exclusive video tutorial each month, a craft and chat so we can do our boxes together. So if you're looking for a really choreographed experience where everything's in the box and it's a great way to collect little things, then like it's a way to kind of build your ink collection, because every Paper Pumpkin box gets an ink spot. So yeah, anyway, and you can do alternates. Look at this one. This one is like a, can't remember what it's called. Who did they give? Did they put their card? Thank you, Elaine. Oh, Elaine. Yes. Okay, I'm remembering her happy face. This one is from Angela O'Connor. Confetti and cake for your happy day. That's so nice. So this is a slimline card. So it's a different shaped card. That's really nice. We have to make an envelope for that one, I guess. And this was the card that my dear friend Melissa. So these, I didn't even get to swap them out because I was so busy. And then I didn't even have time to put my info. I was like signing Post-it notes there. But see how she used that gorgeous paper, the Meandering Meadows paper. It's an online exclusive product. See, isn't that great? Anyway, so that was the card. If you're interested, and I'd be happy to send you one of my swap cards here, just tell me in the comments and say, I would like one of your swap cards, because I've got a few left over and I'd be happy to mail them to you. So just drop a line in the comments. Melissa made 2 designs for me, the Meandering Meadows and then this one. Isn't that nice? This really shows off the lavender designer paper. So nice. Okay. Okay, let's see what others. I don't even know some of these stamp sets. I don't know if they're retired or what's happening here. We'll go through a few more, and then I have other news to share with you. Oh, here, I put them in this little solo bag. Tell me in the comments, what do you think of my swap cards? Isn't it fantastic to go and get so many different ideas? There's this one. Oh, here's another person using that lavender paper with Pretty Peacock. This one's, who's this from? Jessica. Oh, this is beautiful. Again, that Meandering Meadows paper. If you have not snatched up that Meandering Meadows paper, you should definitely get it. I hope it's still available. You just have to check on the online exclusive section. Oh, this is also online exclusives. If you follow me, you'll know that I did a whole month on the can't remember what it's called. The soda pop? No, it's not called soda pop. I can't remember. But look at how cute that is. You're so delightful. Well, I don't know who that's from. This is also online exclusives. The Latte Love. We'll be using that at Lunch, Laugh, and Craft today. Donna, I don't know if you're still watching, but I forgot to message you to see if you wanted to come to Lunch, Laugh, and Craft today, because I cut an extra. Anyway, today I'll be having some Swiss Chalet at Lunch, Laugh, and Craft. Yay, me. Oh, this is also the newest online exclusives, the Zinnia one. Look at this. This looks like a kind of a type of buckle card. Isn't that cute? So cute. This paper is stunning, stunning, stunning paper. Okay. Go. Oh, look at that. Some masking and blending there. Oh my goodness. These are gorgeous cards. There's the wild wheat. Some of you forget that beautiful in color wild wheat. I don't even have this paper, but lovely. Who's this from? Well, I don't know. Kay Smith, my friend from Newfoundland. Kay, thank you for swapping with me. Oh, this is from the Spring Mini catalog. This is a really fun technique. That's like the technique we're going to do today with the markers. I feel like we could use that. Who's that from? Lisa. Sorry, I always say Lise, but it's Lisa. Okay. Oh, this is online exclusives too. Okay, I'm going to have to show you the online exclusives. It's so cute with the little wagon. So cute. There we go. Looks like a fun fold card as well. What do you think of these fun swap cards? Oh my goodness. This pops up here. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, that's awesome. Tracy. Oh, Tracy Payne from Vancouver Island area. So fun. Okay. So you can imagine the fun that we have swapping away there. So they announced that the next convention will be in March 2025 in Raleigh, North Carolina. So I've never been to North Carolina, so I'm excited about that. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. Look at how this person used the embossing folder. So when you do a technique like this, you have to stamp it first and then emboss it. Gorgeous. Oh, it's Denise Cox. Thank you, Denise, for swapping with me. Okay, so let's just take a look. I am going to take a look to make sure some of those things are still. The online exclusives is a wonderful resource when you want to keep checking what's new. Sometimes we keep looking at the catalog, but the best thing is that with online exclusives, you don't have to wait for a new catalog to show up to see some new stuff. You can just see what's new here. Let me see whether I can do a little screen share. I should probably be talking faster because I have to go to lunch, laugh, and craft. Okay, hang on. Da, 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 da. Hopefully you can see that. So you just go to the menu and click the online exclusives button and you can see what's happening there. Okay, so there's lots of things. Now I want to teach you something, guys. If you're looking at a whole suite, say you wanted all the zinnia stuff, and it's showing currently unavailable. Doesn't mean everything in the suite is unavailable. In this case, it's just those shiny sequins that are unavailable. So what I would do is you can still purchase the bundle, okay, because that's where the savings is anyway. So get the bundle while it's in stock, and then you can add on, where's the embossing folder? It should be here. Did it disappear? There it is, the Zinnia 3D embossing folder. So you can just add it to your cart separately. And it's no different in price because the savings is just in the bundle part. Okay, so just so you know about that, I'm going to double check that Meandering Meadows paper is still there because I know I showed it a while ago, but now I've seen all these swap cards with it. It makes me very happy. Oh yeah, Simply Sparkling. That's the soda pop one. There it is, the Meandering Meadows. You have to see it. Well, you've seen it, the swap cards in action, but look at how gorgeous that is. So gorgeous. Okay, so anyway, that was my little blurb about the online exclusives. Okay, let me show you a few other things from the convention, then we should get stamping because I've got lunch, laugh, and craft today. I got to get my act together. Sometimes over here, I am flying by the seat of my pants, just flying by the seat of my pants. So I'm glad you guys like to fly along with me. Here's a few other treats I got. So this one is, let me see if I can make that bigger. Okay, so this, at first somebody was asking how to use it. So what it is, let me show you. I'll take out this is actually really helpful in our discussion of the Stampin' Write markers. So let's say I want to put all my markers in here. Here we go. We're putting all my subtle Stampin' Write markers in here. I think this is how it works. Okay, so Oh, maybe they're too long. Okay, so maybe these markers are not exactly what I was imagining. Did the blends work? Or maybe it's, yeah, maybe it's more for the blends markers. Okay, let me see. No. Okay, here we go. Okay, does this work? Okay, I think the Stampin' Right might work as well. Okay, so when you put them in, I think the idea is that you can, okay, they are a little short. And then you can zip it up. Okay, I wanted to play with this, so you guys are the lucky recipients of watching me play. Okay, so we'll put our markers in here. Okay, and then we can zip it up. Ta-da. This was like a special on stage plus little gift. I should remove it. But I can tell you that this little bow was tied by hand. Ask me how I know. Okay. Okay, so yes, for all the demonstrators that were silver elite and above, they got like a little. Okay, so you can carry your blends markers in here or your pens or whatever. And then you can open it up and slide this down. Am I doing this right? And so then they can just sit on your desk and you can see all the colors. But then when you're ready to transport them, see? And then when you're ready to transport them, you just pull this back up and zip it up again. Okay, so if you weren't, those of you that went to on stage and got this little gift and you didn't know, I mean, it's a cute little case, but the fun thing is this part, the part that it, so then if you're going to a crop or whatever, you can put your markers in there and then you can just kind of like pull this down and you can see all the markers that you've brought right in front of you. Okay, isn't that cool? Tell me what you think of that. Okay, so let's move this out of the way. What else did we get? We got this really cool, I would say it's like a crafting caddy. And this is a very nice color, right? Maybe we'll see that color in the new catalog. And this really awesome notebook. It's really thick. And then, see, another great, we could use it as a crafting caddy. We could use it as a makeup case or something like that. So it's perfect for travel. And there's even a spot here to stick our tools and our scissors, our bone folder, and all that stuff in there. So I am very happy with the little onstage swag. I was worried that as a staff member, I wouldn't get access to the little swag because I didn't technically register, but they know that I would have registered if I wasn't a staff member. I would totally register for on stage because you don't want to miss it. Okay, guys, who remembers what our product of the month is? I'm excited to share it with you. Let me put my markers away. They're all over the place now while I'm looking at the comments. It's exciting to be live with you. So feel free to talk more because it really is actually me this time and not a recording because I can't believe I'm actually in town and I don't have a meeting and I am here with you guys. Okay. So I'm just putting them back on the shelf, but do you want to see the cards we made the past couple weeks? Remember the first week of March, we did this card and we learned this technique. Yes, Rose, way to go. Stampin' Right markers. So we did this fun technique using our clear blocks and created that fun background. And then last week, I just showed how easy it is to just color small areas in with the Stampin' Right marker, and you still get a nice coverage. And of course, you get all that coordinating awesomeness so that the ink matches with the paper and the ink pad, the markers match, so it's all good. So this week, I'm going to show you another technique with the Stampin' Right markers. So for those of you that placed a minimum $60 order last month on my online store, you got your free class packet in the mail. Any hints about the 2024-2026 in colors? That was a hint, Rose. So that was a hint right here in our little bag that they gave us. So I love them. I'm excited about them. This might be a hint too. So that's why it's awesome to go to these conventions because we get lots of early sneak peeks. So, okay, that's all I'll say about that. I don't know. Others might be telling. I mean, we've been able to pre-order it. Those of us who went to the convention were able to do an early pre-order. The rest of the demonstrator base can order in beginning of April. So if you want to be first and get your hands on things first and not have to worry as much about stuff selling out so quickly, then join my team. It's super easy to join my team. You just pick $165 of whatever you want. You pay only $135, no shipping. So it's already a great deal. But then it comes with all those demonstrator perks, like being able to order during the demonstrator pre-order. Because I know sometimes it's frustrating, like when things go live, some things sell out quickly if they're really super popular. But it helps if you have the demonstrator status and you can order early. Okay, so that's just a little tip, and you can always go to my Linktree /Stampin for Fun and find the link on how to join my team. Okay, so let's play. This is the card base. And just a reminder, I still have my standing offer going on. So if you see some things you like, it's a great time to shop because next month you'll get the 4 card pack pieces all cut and pre-cut for you, sent in the mail to you, absolutely free as a thank you for your order. Your order just has to be $60 or more. Just remember to use the host code of the month. So I have the March host code here, and the link to shop is in my description. Okay, I don't even have a trimmer here. See, that's what happens when you take everything to Houston. Please hold 1 minute. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, I took my trimmer to Houston because I was doing a stamping presentation there, and I just didn't want to. I just wanted to have everything I needed in front of me. Okay, so this is 8.5 by 5.5. I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. I do find that the basic white thick, it helps to score it. And just a reminder, the indented part is on the outside of the card and the bumpy part is on the inside. Okay, so that'll be our card base, easy peasy. And then we are going to play with this paper. Now, I don't think you can see in the camera, but this is our watercolor paper. So let me show you. Here we go. Okay, it's called Fluid 100 watercolor paper. Okay, and so it's archival for those of you who scrapbook. You don't have to worry about that. And then it has a little bit of texture, but whenever you are using a lot of water for watercoloring effects and techniques, you're going to want to use this paper. Okay, so this is the watercolor paper. Okay, and so I thought I'd use the Stippled Rose set to show you a fun way to use the markers, the Stampin' Write markers. And what we're going to do is we are going to add, this is all stuck here. Okay, so we're not actually going to use the dies today, but I'm going to take this really large stamp, the Stippled Rose stamp. You can actually see they're like little tiny pinpoints of dots. So it gives a really cool effect to the card. Okay, oh my gosh, my table is such a mess. And then I need a giant block. Well, this isn't too giant. This is block E. So when you have the larger stamps, you just need that. And then we are going to ink it up, but we're not going to ink it up with an ink pad. We're going to use our Stampin' Write markers. So I'm going to go with, let's see, Flirty Flamingo, a little Berry Burst, and a little Granny Apple Green, I think. Okay, so you'll see that in the cardstock. There's Flirty Flamingo. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the brush tip, and you know it's the brush tip because of the thicker line there. And I am just going to ink up my rose by using the side of the brush. Okay, and I am just coloring the rose. I'm going as quickly as I can just to make it hopefully a little easier for you guys watching. Okay, so how many of you guys have tried this technique before? This is marker to stamp technique, a direct marker to stamp technique. Okay, so I'm coloring all the roses Flirty Flamingo using the ink. And this is a way that you can get multiple colors onto one stamp. Okay, so we're just going to ink that up. Okay, and then I'll use some of the Berry Burst just to give a little bit of color difference here. Okay, so I'm just kind of shading in a bit. Okay, and then I am going to use the Granny Apple Green to do all the leaves. The hardest thing about this technique is making sure that you're doing good coverage. So I'm trying to, I don't have to worry about staying in the lines. Like I'd rather get as much as I can colored rather than miss a spot. So even if I'm overlapping a bit, see, I don't know if that's a flower or a leaf. I've decided it's a flower. Okay, so let's ink that up with our markers. Okay, so okay, let's keep going. And oh, I should tell you some other news that's happening. Because the new catalog, they showed us at convention, and then the virtual version is now available for demonstrators. So we can see it online. That means they've also announced what items are retiring. So I have to study the list still. I will study the list to see what's retiring because there's going to be a retiring sale, but it's not until April. So, I mean, you can wait till the sale happens, or if you see that it's retiring and you don't want to take your chances, you should order early. But it's not on the website. I don't know whether they've highlighted on the website which things are retiring. Okay, so I have this. And remember I said we were going to use water. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm using my spritzer that I filled with water, and I am going to spritz my stamp. Okay, now it's always hard to know how much to spritz, you know, and I should be stamping it right away, but it really bothers me that my mat has now got drips on it. My little spritzer must have leaked a bit. Okay, so let's see how it turns out. I hope it turns out okay. So I've spritzed it. I've inked it up with markers. I've spritzed it. And because I want kind of a loose, watery kind of look. Look at that. Okay, and because I'm using the watercolor paper, it doesn't cause the paper to pill or get slimy. Isn't that cool? Okay, so we'll just dry that up with our little heat tool. I'm putting it on setting 1. And I'm just going to give it a quick dry there. Okay, so see over here, it really doesn't matter that some of the colors blended. It looks cool that way, right? So I love this card. I love this stamp set. I mean, I played with it a lot during Celebration because we had that coordinating paper, but it's just such a unique image here with the speckled. That's why it's called stippled. It's like all these stippled dots. So it looks good when you stamp it normally, but using this marker water technique gives it a really interesting look. Yeah, thanks. I'm glad you love it. Yeah, even if you're watching the replay, tell me what you think. You guys absolutely have to try this technique. But if you want to try it, make sure you've got the watercolor paper, okay? That is key. It will not look as good. It will not work as well if you just have regular basic white. Okay, so let's finish up our card. It's easy peasy. Of course, I'm going to use the coordinating Granny Apple Green. So satisfying, right? Okay. Put that. So this is a very simple card, really. Okay, don't go wild. I could put it like this. Yeah, maybe I will. I'll show you my other card. Anyway, it's kind of funny. Okay, so it's just a mat here. I just matted it with the Flirty Flamingo. And put that on here. And we can pop that on there. And then we just put a little bling bling. You can use the brushed brass butterflies, or this is our, I can't remember what the name of these ones are. There's these awesome embellishments that have these like gold, silver, and black sparkly gems. Okay, so here's the original one that I made. So you see, each one is a little different. I think I may have spritzed more water on this one because it looks a little more watery. This one is a little less watery. And this one I put on an angle. Which one do you like better? The angled or the straight? This one makes me feel antsy inside. That's why I couldn't do it a second time. I did it once and that was enough. That was enough excitement for me. So then I did it this way. Which one do you like better? Tell me in the comments. Okay, so thank you for joining me. That is our card for this week. So look at the three different things that we've created, all featuring the Stampin' Right markers. Oh, Rose likes the angle better. Yeah, I think it is more interesting, but I don't know. I just couldn't do it this time. I don't know. Okay. So 3 different cards, all focusing on the Stampin' Right markers. And I can't wait to show you what we're going to create next week. Next week will be our last week on the Stampin' Right markers. So make sure to place your order this month in order to get the free class packet pre-cut pieces for the projects that I'll be showing next month. And I'm kind of torn what I'm going to do next month. There's a lovely sentiment bundle that I am in love with. I'm going to check the retiring list first and see what's happening there. I wish I had more time in the day, but I am going to have to run off and get ready for my lunch, laugh, and craft. Registration is now open for my ladies retreat day. So let me just give a quick plug about that. Oh, sorry about the crappy flyer. My inkjet printer obviously is dying. But April 27th, it's time to register for that. We all need a day to relax and craft. I make a homemade chili lunch for everyone. I think some people have been busy and haven't had a chance to register. So please register if you are within driving distance from Markham from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We're going to be at the Victoria Square Community Center crafting away. There'll be make and takes included, little pillow gift, and a goodie bag of Stampin' goodies. And you can just craft the day away. So all crafters are welcome. If you knit, if you crochet, you don't have to work on stamping. Scrapbooking is a perfect time to work on that. And we'll have a good time. If you live long distance, you can sign up for the retreat in a box. So you'll still get the make and takes, you'll still get the goodie bag, you'll still get access to the exclusive Facebook group and the little pillow gifts. So I would love to have you take advantage of that. And it is too late, I think by order form, my class registration form, which you can find at linktree/Stampin' for Fun, still has the Creating for Christ on there, but I'm closed with that. We've already started cutting. It's this Saturday. I've ordered all the supplies. But I wanted to show, okay, if you're coming to Creating for Christ, don't look if you want a surprise. But I love this. I love to give like a little treat box at the event or just something. And so I was playing around with this. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's called the envelope treat boxes. And they're so easy to use. You just fold on the score lines. You just fold on the score lines and it makes this cute box. Let me show you here. Okay, you just fold on the score lines and it's got this little hook here. And it's a great size box. So I'm going to be putting something special in there, hopefully for the attendees. And then it just closes up like this. And then you can decorate the box how you want. So don't look if you want a surprise at Creating for Christ, but this is like a little belly band that I made. Whoops. As we get ready for Easter. Oops, sorry, can you see that? Anyway, so I am in love with these envelope treat boxes. They're so cute and they're perfect for little gifties to put inside. Okay, I just wanted to show you that. Okay, thank you for joining me today. It is so awesome to have you enjoying and watching, and I hope you feel inspired by our projects. And I hope you'll stay stamping with me and connect with me. It's been great to connect with you. And don't be shy to reach out anytime. Have an amazing Tuesday. Bye for now.